Hey guys, it's Sweetie Pie and welcome back to my channel. Today, if you haven't already seen the title and if you're not as excited as I am going to do my next installment of this series of mine, which is The Truth About. Today is going to be BH Cosmetics. I named it that only because I think that it's one, very catchy, and two, it really is, for me, the truth about these online brands and what it's like to order from them as a Canadian girl. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope that you subscribe to my channel and like this video if you like it, and leave a comment down below if there are any brands that you guys want to see, you know, what it's like to order from. I will be your little guinea pig. So yeah, guys, let's get into this. All right, guys, so as with before, I have written both orders down. I only ordered twice from BH Cosmetics for a couple reasons, and I will get into them. So the first order I placed was on May 29th, and this order was $31.62, and I paid, and I'm just looking down at my sheet here, and I paid $9.88 shipping. I live in Canada, Ontario, and they are based out of California, just like ColourPop is based out of California. So you can kind of weigh, you know, with how it happens. But yes, so I paid $9.88 shipping. They go by weight, so their shipping is always going to be different depending on what you order. And yes, so the kind of I guess issue with BH Cosmetics that I have is that when I placed my order, I got an order confirmation literally right away, and then it didn't ship until June 6th. That is 8 days later. It took 8 days for them to just ship my order. Now with ColourPop, it's usually between 1 and 2 days, 3 at max. I think I waited, and I will go back and leave right here exactly how long it took, and they're in pretty much the same kind of area, so that kind of was a bummer for me. I did end up talking to customer service, which I'll get into soon. I just want to continue on with this. So my first order was delivered on June 15th, which was 9 days after they shipped it. So it was a total of a 17-day wait from order, or from ship. Yes, it was a 17-day wait. No. It was from order. So yes, it was a 17-day wait after I ordered, only because it was so long for them to ship it. My God. And then the second time I ordered was on June 11th, and I didn't get a shipping notification until June 16th, which was it was 5 days later. So it was a little bit better. And then it was delivered on June 26th, which was 10 days after that. So it was a total of 15 days. The second order was substantially larger than my first order, so I paid $11.38 for shipping. And in Canadian dollars, my first order was $41, and I purchased, I just want to get kind of, and they are really they are really cheap. They are really you know, affordable. Even when you convert it to Canadian dollars, it is still pretty darn cheap. But the first thing I ordered was the Take Me to Brazil palette, which I liked it, but some of the colors in here aren't super pigmented. It is an amazingly beautiful palette though. Very pretty palette. And it also came with the Illuminate by Ashley Tisdale brush set, and it was really beautiful, except it was kind of, yeah, messed up. I don't know. Now I'm just getting picky because I was kind of pissed about the shipping. But regardless, I want to show you exactly how it came. There are some stuff that, some stuff I ordered from them is amazing. But yeah, got the brush set. And the way it came packaged, and the way all their packages come, is in a BH Cosmetics, just a, and then inside they have these perforated sheets, and then just some tissue. So they're not super well packaged, but all my stuff came to me perfectly. So I'm gonna say that they try to squish everything in instead of trying to shove a bunch of like paper in, which I can appreciate. Like, you know, less environmental damage is great. So I wasn't like unhappy about that. The box, everything was perfect, pristine, like I had just picked it up from the store. So no complaints there. And then the second order that I placed, which my shipping again was $11.38. It was a substantially larger order. I got the Modern Neutrals palette, which I love. I absolutely think they did a phenomenal job on this palette, and I'm gonna put prices down below, of course. This is a beautiful matte palette. If you're looking for like really beautiful matte shadows and you can't afford to, you know, purchase, like this is even cheaper than a Morphe palette, and they are so buttery and creamy. And if you guys want me to do a swatch fest on this thing right here, can totally do that, because some of these colors just are absolutely so buttery, and I really haven't found too many of them that I didn't like or that I wasn't really happy with. So this is a win, really win. The next thing that I got in that order was the Nude Rose Highlighting Palette, and it looks like this. I'm not super happy with this. The two bronze colors are really pretty, but it's not amazing. The powders in it aren't amazing, which is a bummer since the packaging is beautiful. It has the clip close, and it's you know, tin packaging like Too Faced would do. So I think that what happened here is I think that they kind of focused a little too much on the packaging and gave us two powders, the pink one and this iridescent one. I swatched them on my haul of BH Cosmetics, but yeah, they're just not super pigmented and they're quite chalky. And yeah, I will put that in the cards for you guys if you guys want to go check out swatches of that. And then two things that also I have no complaints about, really, really good. I'd like to see how long this liquid eyeliner is going to last, because it is a super good super good liquid eyeliner. Literally, the pigment on this is insane. I wish the tip was a little bit longer, but the pigment is absolutely gorgeous, and I think that if you keep it upside down, you're gonna get a lot of wear out of this. I'm wondering when this is gonna cave in and not work for me anymore, because it is a really good eyeliner. And then the other thing that I really, really enjoyed is the BH Studio Pro Concealer. They have just come out with this. Everybody on Instagram and on YouTube has been talking about this, and it is a really good concealer. The only problem is that obviously you have to pick your color online, so you kind of get pooed out on that one. But yeah, guys, so favorite products right away, ones that I hands down would recommend anyone go pick up from BH Cosmetics, are definitely the concealer and this palette. I don't know how the other matte palettes are, and I really actually would like to pick up some more of them, but I wanted to get this video out because, you know, I really think that it was important. It is a brand that everybody, you know, wants to buy from, and I think Canadians especially, because, you know, we don't get to buy from brands like this, and their shipping is a little expensive, but I think that the products are cheap enough that you can kind of leeway with the shipping a little bit if you so choose. So yeah, favorite products. So the last thing I wanted to talk about was their customer service. So BH Cosmetics customer service. I wanted to touch on this a little bit because I found it just a tiny bit odd after all of the waiting and everything, since I had never ordered from there before. You know, it just kind of wore on me a little bit from this company. But when I sent my first email to BH Cosmetics, because I was a little worried after about 2 days of not getting a confirmation that they had shipped it, I reached out to them and I was like, I'm a first-time buyer and was wondering how long it takes to ship an order out. I ordered on Monday the 29th, and when I went to my BH account, it said there was no order. I have the confirmation email, so I'm guessing it just needs to renew itself. Thank you for your time and have a great day. So I made a BH Cosmetics you know, account like you can on any beauty site, you know, Urban Decay, whatever. So I made an account on there, and then when I placed my order, I did not place it from my account, but for some reason I assumed that it would go to my account. Regardless, I got something back, and she said, "We value our customer service and regret to inform you cannot add orders placed as a guest or not logged into your BH customer account. Keep in mind, normally we do require 2 business days for processing due to delays," which it was odd because I don't think they had any promotions going on. The second time I ordered, they had launched the solar flare palette, so I thought maybe, but I've looked online and a lot of people have been having issues. And yeah, she said due to delays, it will be 2 to 4 business days. Once your tracking number is generated, they would give it to me. No problem there. I was like, thank you very much for your help. Obviously, if it takes a while, it takes a while. That is the way it is. So about 2 days later, that's when I started to get obviously really worried. So I inquired about it again just to see if I could get a real answer, because the first time I had emailed them, they were like 3 to 4 days, and I was like, yeah, but this is the 3rd day. Anyway, so I was like, I ordered on Monday the 29th and still have not received a shipping notification, getting a little concerned, and then I gave my orders, my order number. We do apologize for the inconvenience. Keep in mind, normally we do require 2 business days for processing. Due to delays, it is 3 to 4 business days. It was on the 5th, like going on the 5th day. And I just thought, does she not realize that it's going on the 5th day? She said tracking information would be generated, and then a very odd misspell, which I don't know. It was just kind of odd. Tracking information has not been generated as of yet. The 4th business day for processing is 06/02/17. And I was like, but it isn't, it was just an odd thing to say. And then she said the original 8th business day for delivery is 06/12/17. Your package should still arrive within the original time frame if there are no issues in customs. And I was like, oh, okay, no problem. And then I got my... She said that it would arrive, yes. She said the original 8th business day for delivery is 06/12/17, which I assume meant okay, this is when it should be there, because she said after that, your package should still arrive within the original time frame. And I was like, oh, okay. I got that delivery on, what is it? The 15th? Yeah, the 15th. So she wasn't very far off. But I just kind of I felt like they weren't telling me the truth. If it's gonna take 8 days for you to ship my order, just tell me that. Then I am well aware of it, and it doesn't it's not gonna bother me when I'm sitting there thinking, where's my order? What's going on, right? And again, obviously the second time I ordered, I was well aware that it was gonna take a while, but it only ended up taking 5 days. So I felt a little bit lucky, but then it took 10 days to ship. So I was like, shoot. So chances are, if you order from BH Cosmetics and you're anywhere near I am, it's going to take generally around half a month. About 15 to 17 days, I would say. I'm gonna order a few more times, obviously, but I've done a little bit of research online and kind of found out what people generally have been, having issues with, and it is always shipping. It is always shipping. And a lot of people are super happy with the products, which of course, it sucks, because if a brand's products are good, but they just can't get their shipping, in charge, especially when you're paying upwards of $11, $12, $13. My only order, my most expensive order was under $40. It was $36, and it was $11.38 to ship. So if you're charging $11 to ship, you need to try and get those orders out quickly, because people are kind of like, oh, well, I'm paying for shipping, it's gonna be quicker. Not always in the long run, apparently. So yeah, guys, I think that is all I have to say about BH Cosmetics. I love their products. I am going to use this to heck. This is a beautiful matte palette, and I have used their brushes a ton. The only brush I didn't use out of that kit was this one, but I don't normally stipple my foundation on, so, it's not because the brush isn't absolutely gorgeous. I've used it for blush a few times. It's not amazing just because it's got that stippling end on it, but still, I'm gonna try and use a brush with my foundation. I want to get into the habit of doing that. I think that you get better coverage that way. I don't know. Some people say yes, some people say no, and I'm blithering. All right, guys, subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video, and if there's any products that you want me to go further on, make sure you know, leave the comment down below. Like this palette, I can totally swatch this palette. It is so pretty. I'm sure there's swatches out there. I think they've had this palette for a while, but yeah. Anyway, guys, I love you guys so much. Subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video. Like it down below, and mwah, have a great day.